In this video, we talk about Coliseum ranking and game scoring. From a game scoring perspective, Gammon only tracks wins and losses, and otherwise does not track points within an active game. Nor does Gammon utilize the doubling cube common to classic backgammon. This limitation is required because all Gammon games support the notion of surrender and game expiration, which makes the notion of tracking game points worthless because players may drop out of a game at any time. If your opponent quits on you in the middle of a game, the game will eventually expire with a win to the player who played the last turn. All Coliseum games share a ranking system based upon rank level and rank points. There are 11 rank levels, with Slave being the lowest and Senator being the highest. The Senator with the most points is declared the Emperor. As you win and lose games, you win and lose rank points. If you gain 50 rank points, you move up to the next rank. Lose enough games and you start acquiring negative points. If you accumulate negative 50 points, you will go down in rank. Your rank points go to 0 when you change rank. The Stats button in the game menu takes you to the Stats views. The main Stats view displays your player statistics and other stats concerning the number of players and active games on the server. The player with the most turns in the last 24 hours is also displayed. The main Stats view also provides a number of other buttons. The leaderboard shows the top 20 subscribers by rank level and points. The My Peers button shows the 20 subscribing players that are closest to your rank. The My Friends button shows the stats of players who are in your friends list. The Recent Players button shows the 20 most recent players to play a game turn. The My Opponents shows the 20 most recent opponents that you've played. The New Slaves button shows the 20 newest players to install and play a game. Finally, the Completed button shows the results of your last 20 games won or lost, including the number of rank points gained or lost. With the exception of the completed game list, all the player stats lists show the same information for each player, including player name, rank level, rank points, total games completed, total games won, and on the bottom it shows the number of games you have won against a player and the number of games they've won against you. Let's take a closer look at the completed game list. Completed games are sorted by time completed with the last win or loss at the top. For each game, it shows your opponent's name and rank, when the game ended, the number of points you won or lost, and your new rank level and points as a result of the game. The completed list is your way of keeping track of your ranking. Now that we're here, this view is a great place to talk about games and rank points. For every game you win or lose, you gain or lose rank points. The number of points you win or lose depends upon the difference in rank level between you and your opponent. If you win a game against an opponent at your level, you win 10 points. If you lose a game to an opponent of equal rank, you lose 8 points. However, when you play opponents at different rank levels than your own, the number of points gained or lost will increase or decrease by the percentage of the rank difference. For example, if you win against a player one level above you, then you will gain 11 rank points for a win. In contrast, if you are a senator and lose a game against a slave, then you can lose 16 rank points. Therefore, if you're concerned about your rank level, be careful about who you accept games with. The Gammon Settings view will allow you to set preferences that can limit games from lower ranked players. Another point of interest about the stats views: all the stats player list views provide a select button by each player, allowing you to request to be a friend with the player or start a game with that player, provided that the player's preferences do not limit it. The only exception to this is the leaderboard list. You may not start a game with the player from the leaderboard unless you are either friends with that player or you are of equivalent rank with that player. The My Peers level is really a great place for starting games with players who are at or slightly above your level. One final note about the stats views: only players with active subscriptions will display on the stats player list views. You get a free 30-day subscription to Gammon when you first install it on a new device. After 30 days, you can renew your subscription with an in-app purchase via the settings view. In addition to participation on the stats list, an active subscription also allows you to play up to 40 simultaneous games